Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tom. You're watching Good Morning Tom. Hope you're all doing well. Glad to be back. It's been 2 months. Sorry about that. I was pretty busy, but I'm back and I have a bit more time now, so we're going to upload some more videos in the upcoming weeks. Thank you for sticking around. Great to see you all. Hope you're all doing well, and let's start the video. So I'm going to show you the books I got, and I can't really talk too much about it because I haven't read them yet, but I'm just going to show them to you and see what I can tell you about it. The first one is a poetry collection by Will Burns, and it's called Natural Burial Ground. I was flipping through it as I usually do, and as you've seen more of my videos, you've heard me saying that before, and I thought that this is the kind of like the writing style that I like, so I decided to buy it. The poems are not too long. They're like this. I kind of like that. I like shorter poems. I think they're pretty effective. It leaves a lot of room for imagination. And it is from an English poet, and the praise in the back was pretty good, and it made me buy it. And I love the front cover. I think I'm gonna take this with me on vacation, and I'll try to let you know what I think of it after, okay? Then we have another one, which I have already read. This one, Matthew Dickman, brother, and then we have his brother, Michael Dickman, and they both made this collection. It's been a few weeks since I've read it, but I remember really liking it, and I actually really liked, which brother was it? Let me check. I think it was this one. Sorry, it's been 6 weeks since I've last read it. I love that they teamed up together to do this collection because it is about grieving, and it worked really well in this collection because it's about their older brother who took his own life. So these two brothers were left writing these poems, and you can feel that they're grieving, and the poems are really good. They have both had very different writing styles, so it's like whatever you prefer. And I didn't know that, but I bought it and I came home, and then I saw that it was signed by both brothers. So that was a nice surprise because I hadn't seen it in the store. So that was really cool. Yeah, so I liked it. I probably gonna reread it because I've been reading a lot, and sometimes you forget things, because you're just reading one book after the other. So I'm probably gonna take this with me on vacation and reread some parts of it because I remember that I was moved by it. So let's continue to another book, The Tradition, and I hope I pronounced that correctly, but it's Jericho Brown. I've never heard of this poet, but it was the winner of the Pulitzer Prize for poetry, and I don't know what to think of it, but I thought I want to try this. I think the cover looks gorgeous, really beautiful. Feels pretty modern to me, like modern poetry with the bright colors, and I'll let you know if I've read it, what I think of it. And if I forget, let me know. So then we have this one, Christopher Logue. I don't know, sorry. Selected poems. So this is a collection of poems. I like some of it. I've read some of it. I like some of it, and then there were some poems that I didn't really like. So I probably like about 50%. This is not really the writing style that I usually like. There were some subjects that I didn't really resonate with, but there were some good ones, and I think there's some humor in it, but I haven't read all of it, so I can't really give you a decent review, so I'm not doing that. Then we have this one, which I am currently reading. It's an old one. These are a few stories by Franz Kafka, I believe. So they're all kind of short stories, and then some that he didn't published before he died, I believe, but most of it was published. I mainly bought it for the story that is called Metamorphosis, which I believe is a pretty well-known story, and it's translated by Michael Hoffman, which, if this is the right, Michael Hoffman is also a poet, but I don't know about if that's the one. I love the front cover. I love that photo. It's such a cool photo, right? Yeah, you can tell that this is a classic because the writing is really creative. Like these long lines with a lot of words in them, and very beautiful. So that's about it. Last thing I'm going to show you is something that I thought I'm never going to buy, but I ended up buying it. I thought it's time to get this little gadget and read some of my books on the e-reader. I don't know. So far I'm liking it. I don't know. This is the e-reader actually. I got the black one, so not the one on the front cover. It's really nice to hold this. It's really easy to read everywhere you go, you know, at night when you're in bed and the lights are off, you can still give this a read. So that's cool. I got a color edition, so there are colors on that, which I believe is not very common. I'm rereading one of my favorite poetry books right now, Patrizia Cavalli. I have the physical copy, but I decided to get it on the e-reader as well because it's one of my favorite poetry books. So I kind of go back to that poetry book every once in a while, and I'm reading it right now on the e-reader, and I mainly read it like if I can't sleep, I'm just gonna take my e-reader out and read some of her poems. So therefore it's really cool, but I only have like 2 days, so we'll see if I really like it and if I really end up using it a lot. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. Really, I hope you're all doing well, and I thank you all for, you know, subscribing to my channel. It really is nice. Thank you so much. I hope to get back with another video very soon. Have a lovely night or day or wherever you are.